Well, 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 well. We meet again. Nobody has DFA issues. Here we are. This is the actual RCS stream, not this morning. I should probably go edit the title of that. I'll probably forget. But yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. The Diamondbacks have defeated the back-to-back-to-back-to-back champions in 7 games. It was a wild Game 7, too. Definitely worth a watch if you didn't see it. Yankees also went the distance versus the Cubs. And over in the AL, Indians also went the distance with the Dodgers. After being up 3-1, Arizona was also up 3-1 and won in Miami in Game 7. Likewise with Cleveland. White Sox, the only team that's going to be like fully, truly rested here. They kind of manhandled the Rockies. Didn't really have too many problems, except for the couple of games they stole. But the other games, they won pretty handily. Alright. Oh, I got to change something on my end. Alright, here we go. RCS games 1-4. Kason Fauché will hit the mound for the Diamondbacks to face off against Thorstein Echenese. The knees. He's been bad. He's been bad. 10.8 ERA. Let's see if he can turn it around. Meanwhile, the Indians will send Shane Frazier to deal with Julian Schwela. Should be a pretty good matchup. Good luck, gentlemen. Off you go! And as usual, we're going to start at 40, go to 20 later in the games. I'm noticing that it's off center on this over. Oh my god. Well, I'll probably forget to fix it later and complain about it next year. I probably complained about it last year too. I don't remember. Oh boy, an error allows Vanderpool to reach and Dunmeyer scores. Not the way you want to start your RCS with an error on New York side. Oh shit, excuse me. White Sox strike first. Miguel Rivera hits a solo bolo. Bottom of the first. Yankees had guys on first and third with only 1 down, but couldn't score. So, an error and oh boy. An error and an oh boy, leaving men on base. But we have an injury to none other than Turd Ferguson himself, who just signed an extension. Injured while running the bases. That's always nerve-wracking, man. It could be anything. It's probably like a pulled hamstring or something, but... Alright, he's got a mild abdominal strain. He should be fine. But he's out of this game. Which is definitely not a huge loss, but it definitely is a loss of substance for the White Sox. I knew I was forgetting something. Because it's something I haven't done in the last 4 seasons. We got to bonk Miami. Second or third, only 1 down for the Indians here in the top of the third. Weston strikes out swinging and Self lines out. Looks like Schwela gets out of the jam there. Solo shot for Dunmeyer in the top of the third. It makes it 2-0 for Arizona. Lyle Stevenson with a 2-run jack in the bottom of the third will tie up the game. Uh-oh, an error on the Indians allows Min Yusu to get to second. Oh, boy. And a 3-run jack. It should have been a 2-run jack. So 1 unearned run there for Frazier. But regardless, White Sox now up 4-0. Oh, my dog's going psycho. I'll be right back. Yeah, as usual, baited. This was nothing. Fucking Chihuahua brain. Alright, what did I miss? Luka Camber hits a solo shot. That's all I missed, alright. Into the 7th in Chicago. Cleveland, no runs on 2 hits and that error that allowed the extra run. We'll see if it becomes something of consequence later on. But for that to happen, they've got to score some runs, but instead they ground into a double play. Meanwhile, Arizona 2nd and 3rd with nobody out in the 6th. Could be a big inning they need. Ian Ball comes out of the pen, so Thor didn't pitch too badly, actually. Oh, he got taken out a little while ago. They get out of the 2nd and 3rd. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out, and they get out of it without giving up a run. That's wild. Graham O'Neill hits a solo shot in the 8th. There's 1 run. I'm not going to slow it down unless the game gets real juicy in the Chicago. Not quite yet. First man aboard for the White Sox. They got a hold here. Minu 2 singles, 2nd and 3rd as well with nobody out. This spells trouble for the Indians. They've got a hold serve here. They do not. A sac fly scores 1. So we go to the top of the 9th. Cleveland trails by 4. Should be 3. Will it matter? We'll find out. Looks like Aiden Cook is in the game to take the close. Oh, quickly gets the first 2 guys out. And gets 2 strikes on Puello. And that's it. So the error didn't really matter. White Sox will win 5-1 in the opener. Meanwhile, on the other side of the pond, I was going to say. That's not right, though. Bottom of the 8th here. Yankees still trailing by 1. 3 runs on 6 hits for Arizona. 2 on 7 with 1 error to New York's name, which right now is the difference. That error all the way back in the 1st that scored Dunmire is the difference in this game. So an error of gigantic consequence at the moment. An error for Arizona, but that one doesn't do anything. Let the runner on with 2 outs, but they got Maldonado to line up. So top of the 9th, Arizona's last chance to add insurance. Should be a 2-2 game right now. Ian Ball pitching his 4th inning of work here. That's a bit scary. Orengo, the catcher, singles, but Camber hits into a double play. So here we go, bottom of the 9th. New York trailing by 1 run. Who is pitching the 9th? Is it Uthier? Surely not a guy with 30 stamina pitching into his 3rd inning. What the fuck? Well, he gets Krupa to line out. Here is Henry Raines. Wonder if he's related to Memphis Reigns. Shout out if you know that reference. It's one of my favorite fucking movies, by the way. Gets him. Here's Hadley Smart. He's 0 for 4. He hits Hadley Smart. Is he going to go for 2nd? They go to him and his another pen. Benjamin Bure, 2 for 3 today. Does Hadley go for 2nd? With 2 outs? He singles runners on the corners for Lyle Stevenson. No! Wow. And so a massive error all the way back in the 1st allows Arizona to hold on to that 1-run lead. Yikes. Shvela, Lewis, and Fauché, your players of the day. You know what? I'm going to watch that movie today. It's, by the way, since nobody said anything, it's Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage. It's my, comfort movie. My dirty secret movie. Alright, game 2. Paul Cooper versus Vic Schramm. Yep. Yeah, Angelina Jolie's in it, yep. Yeah, she's good too, yeah. It's weird she's got blonde hair. Yeah, dude, that's one of my, like... I don't know, if I just need to chill out and zone out for an hour and a half, I just slap that shit on and it's a good time. Super underrated movie. Gone in 60 Seconds. It's, I think it was made literally in the year 2000, I believe. It's old now. Anyway, Derek McAdoo, who's been terrible for the Indians, will face Rob Pritchett, who's been pretty good for the White Sox. So we'll see if the White Sox can hold serve. They're 6-1 at home, by the way. I think that's the best record left in the playoffs by quite a bit. So, all right, game 2. Here we go. And Arizona strikes first in the first again. This time not on an error, though. An actual au naturel run from Vanderpool singling in. But it is Dunmire scoring the first run of the game again. Cleveland starts off with the first 2 guys on. They get one out. Runners move to second and third, but they can't convert. Must have been a walk involved there as they only have 1 hit. Elijah Buckner with a solo shot in the top of the second makes it 2-0. Orengo, the backup catcher, he's getting some big hits. He's heating up. Leadoff double for Graham O'Neill for Cleveland. This time they make it work. Cleveland will score first here. Sheldon Self singling in Graham O'Neill, whose dude will make a lot of fucking money next year. But Indians have so much budget space and everybody's all on min contracts, so what does it matter? First and second, only 1 down here in the bottom of the third for the White Sox. Rogers strikes out swinging. I'm talking so fast, my dog is sleeping next to me and she got annoyed. She like looked at me, got up and walked away. Like, oh, sorry, Opal. Am I bugging you? Too bad. 2-run jack from Vanderpool and a solo bolo. I don't know if that was back-to-back jacks. But Vanderpool and Burnett make it 5-0. Cleveland adds 2 more on 2 sac flies. The small ball guys. It's a small ball team. For now, anyway, they got some guys with pop that just haven't devved in yet. So first and second for the White Sox. Bases loaded with nobody out for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. They need runs here. Oh my God, a double play! And Arizona gets out of it. Bottom of the 6th in the White Sox game. This game in Chicago, this game is flying. It's on the bottom of the 4th in New York. Both home teams getting shut out at the moment. But the White Sox have runners on the corners with only 1 down here for Turd Ferguson. There he is. He strikes out, though. And Amato grounds out, so nothing cooking. Another lead-off double for Graham O'Neill. They walk Ned Weston intentionally to get the Sheldon Self. Shelf flies out. That brings up Bracamonte, the catcher. He grounds out. So the strategery working out there. Bottom of the 2nd, Quinones into the game for Cleveland now. Here's the string of 80 relievers. Quinones, Schritt, Vergara. Good luck. And a 2-run jack from Avery Wiley. And Arizona is up 7-0. And they're poised to take both games on the road. Team flying high after taking out the defending champs. Looks like they're not going to stop. Bottom of the 8th in Chicago. Slow it down now. Quickly 2 outs here for Canones. I imagine Vergara's in the bullpen warming up in case things get silly. We should see him for the 9th. Oh, we might see him now. There he is. Yep. Mitchum singles and they go, yep. Go to the lefty. What is his first name? It's Francisco, I think, right? Yeah, Francisco Vergara. Full count to Sean Ferguson. He singles. Runners move to the corners. That brings up Amato. Tying run at the plate for the White Sox. Can they get to Vergara? He quickly gets 2 strikes. But he gets Amato to ground out. Last chance for insurance for the Indians in the top of the 9th. New York still trailing by 7 in the bottom of the 7. They have a lot of work to do if they want to get into this game. All right, nothing for Cleveland in the top half. Here we go. Bottom of the 9th, White Sox trail by 3. They've actually out-hit the Indians 8-7. An error to their name that is not of any consequence. Leadoff man aboard, Simon Lewis. That brings up Billy Plato. He was hot to start the postseason, but he's cooled down considerably. He strikes out looking. Jackie Rosado, he's 2 for 4. He strikes out swinging. Heath Rogers, the DCS MVP, goes down swinging, and Cleveland will sneak away Game 2 and split the series 1 game apiece. Let's speed back up for the other game. It's pretty much over, so unless anything crazy happens here, we're gonna speed it on up. Nothing in the 8th, top of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, trailing by 7. Pretty much a formality. Well, there's a 2-run jack from Maldonado. If we see another one of those, I'll slow it down. Nope. Quickly 2 outs. Hadley Smart, the final out of the game. Paul Cooper, Derek McAdoo, and Elijah Vanderpool, your players of the day. Boy, Paul, is it not Paul? Schramm. No, it's Vic Schramm, I think, right? Schramm moves to 0-2 with a 9.45 ERA. I think it's time to put Vic out to pass. Oh wait, New York has a bunch of injured pitchers. Never mind, lol. This is where it really starts to show against the really good teams. Pritchett takes his first loss as well. Vergara with his sixth save. I'm sorry. I know you guys hate when I do this, but I need to know what the record is for postseason saves because I feel like it's not more than 10. Postseason pitching. It is 10 by... Oh, right! Mike Verdon! Let's go. 2031. Good old Mike Verdon. 26 dubs, by the way. Half of it out of the bullpen. By the way! God, I miss that guy so much. Alright, so Vergara's not close yet, but it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Right? They need to win 7 more games to win it all, so it's totally possible. Did I save it? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did, actually. Oh, pitched to 3/4 pitchers and got a split. Yeah, you take that shit all day of the week. Man, I'm fucking mad that Cleveland's good now. Daryl and I were in another league before this one, and we were both like really good. It was definitely the competition was nowhere near here, and we were always in the playoffs against each other. And for the first like half of it, of the league existence, I would beat him every time, and he would get pissed off and text me and be like, "What the fuck, man?" And then for the last half of the league's existence, I could not fucking beat him in the playoffs ever. Every time he fucking wrecked me. And so I'm so excited for that to happen here. Just fucking get smoked in the playoffs by him all the time. That's assuming I make it, I guess. It's a lot fucking harder here to do it, that's for sure. Alright, game 3's coming up. Brian Hoffman, 0-0 with a 5.68 ERA for the Yankees. Eli Zile for the D-Bags. Vince Anthony versus Ted Carr. White Sox are 3-1 on the road, so they have a pretty good home record and a pretty good road record. All right, let's get right to it. Yeah, we're on 60 right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. 2031. Somebody ask Dave, Boston Dave, about 2031. I'll never forget. That was the first year after expansion, and Dave took a totally different route. Like, we all drafted young guys and all this shit. Dave drafted the best possible guys available, and in 2031 went to the SCS and lost to 7 games to Jason. It was some bullshit too, if I remember. Yeah, somebody ping Dave and ask him about 2031. Meanwhile, while I'm yapping away, Ronald Williams is putting the White Sox on top of the 2-run jack. Arizona strikes first yet again. Third game in a row they've struck first, and they've won both. They have the first 2 guys on here, but don't get anything cashed in on this one. That's kind of big. Ned Weston hits a solo shot for Cleveland. Cut that lead in half. Kyle Stevenson with a sac fly. Where's Benjamin Beret? Fucking Cam Ammerman. Yeah, that's right. Bases loaded for the White Sox at the top of the 4th with nobody down. Huge spot here. Could be a big turning point in this game. They quickly get 2 outs. Billy Plato. He cashes them in though. Williams, Mitchum, and Ferguson all score on the Philosopher's double. And the White Sox take a 4-run lead. 7 hits already. Tough start to the game for Ted Carr. I don't know if he's still in, actually. Nope, only 3 2/3, so he's out of there. Oh, that's right. He had you guys in there. 2-run jack for Nick Dunston, though. Cleveland clawing it right back. Rare with a single and stolen base for the White Sox. But he gets caught stealing at third. Was that a strike him out, throw him out, double play? I think it was. Don't mess with Bracamonte, man. Sheldon Self singles. Ned Weston walks 2 on and 1 away for Minor Turner. He lines out. Here's Bracamonte. He threw a guy out. Can he do it with the bat? No, he cannot. First 2 guys aboard for Arizona in the bottom of the 6th. There's nobody out. Fielder's choice makes it corners. Buckner singles in, and Arizona takes the lead. They have 9 hits. Chicago adds to their lead with the Simon Lewis single, scoring Ferguson at 6-3. Top of the 8th. I should slow it down here, I think. Runner moves all the way over to the 3rd, but with 2 down. Let's see if the Yankees can cash him in. It's Hadley Smart. No, he flies out. Boy, he's been like a yo-yo, so hot and cold, man. He's had great games and he's had terrible games. 2 men aboard here for the White Sox with 1 down. This is a huge spot. Cleveland wants to have a chance. They need to hold, and they do. 6 runs on 11 hits, 3 on 5. Cleveland again getting out hit, but this time White Sox converting those runs. Bottom of the 8th for Arizona. Last chance to add insurance. Benjamin Gravel out of the bullpen for the Yankees. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Gives up a single to Buckner. Nothing cooking, so we go to the top of the 9th. New York Yankees 3 outs away from being down 3-0. Eli Zile staying in the game. We will start by pitching to Benjamin Bure, and he gets him to ground out. Here's Lyle Stevenson. Nope. They take him out. Why did he take him out? Like, if you're going to take him out, why the fuck don't you do it at the start of the inning? It's so stupid, man. Jimenez comes into the game to get the save. He faces Lyle Stevenson. Maybe it's a righty-lefty thing. Stevenson lines out. Riley Ryan, the last hope. 2 strikes. And he goes down, and Arizona now leads 3-0 after taking out the Marlins. They are riding high and looking to sweep the Yankees. Meanwhile, Cleveland still trails by 3. We go to the 9th. Last chance for White Sox insurance. I believe Jacob Olson is pitching for John Olson. Never mind. They go to Shape. Lee Shape out of the pen. Makes sense. You need to hold serve here. You cannot give up any runs. Quickly 2 outs. And 2 strikes on Rogers. And he goes down swinging as well. So here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Trailing by 3. Aiden Cook is the pitcher of record? No. Okay, good. I was going to say they should go to the Katana. Tahara into the game. Gives up a single to Espino. Here's Nick Dunston. Grounds out, runner moves to second. Not really of any consequence. A pinch hitter, Crow. He walks. That brings a tying run to the plate. And Graham O'Neill, his singles and bases loaded for Sheldon Self. He singles in 1. Oh, but it's over. I think it was a game-ending double play. Oh, wow, we got to look. They had 1 on and the bases loaded. Yeah, Ned Weston grounded into a double play. 3-2-3. So grounder to the first baseman who went home and then went back to the bag. Wow. That was close, though. That's a lot of pressure. But Cleveland will re-steal a game on the road and now be up 2-1. Again, the D-backs. Boy, some close games, but D-backs on every side of it so far. 3-0. Zyle Williams and Vince Anthony, your players of the game. All right, last game of the afternoon. If we continue, it'll probably be this evening. I mean, unless Jacob gets swept and it's just Daryl and the AJ and they both export. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, so. Regardless, let's see what happens first before I open my fat fucking mouth. Yankees sending Stefano Aris to save their season. He pitched Game 7. He was good after having a rough couple starts. But he's going to have to contend with Kenny Musgrave, who's 4-0 with a 1.5 ERA. Meanwhile, Lyle Lundqvist, future Hall of Famer, will pitch for the White Sox against Rick Benfer. Let's get cooking. It could be an SCS Friday night. I will tell you guys though. I know no one's gonna want to hear this though, but if we do the SCS tonight, it's gonna be a Shabbos weekend because I'm staying on schedule of that calendar. Not getting ahead, so it would be 2 days off. Nope, I can't. I won't. I love the calendar. It works out great for me. Dude, it's perfect. Things land on Mondays to cheer up everybody on their shitty Mondays to get to deal with the draft and all that. And plus, then I get to know exactly when to plan my shit. Oh, no! Oh, no! That is Hadley Smart leaving. I could. But then the draft would be starting on a Sunday, and the trade deadline would be on a... I don't know. I'm not worried about that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the White Sox have scored 2 runs, but Hadley Smart has left the game in what might be his final game as a Yankee. This could be very heartbreaking. Let's have a look. Injured while running the bases. I know, right? Back tightness for Mr. Smart. That is his first injury of the year, by the way. In the worst possible game, he hurts his back. Is he sandbagging? Does he want out of New York? The tabloids are going wild. Speculation abound. Hadley Smart leaving New York. Headlines read, Smart the Fart. That's all I got. Yeah, why is Lyle Lundqvist out of the game? Uh-oh. Well, let's see if the Chicago bullpen can take it the rest of the way home. Smart needs to start with a heart-to-heart. What a tragedy it would be if the Yankees get swept. And in the final game, Hadley Smart left the game with an injury, first all year. Very sussy, very unfortunate. However, Matt Krupa has picked his team up and given them the first lead of the series, I'm pretty sure. The solo bolo in the top of the 5th. O'Neill single steals second base. And Wilbur's gone. Gunnar Dalman into the game in the bottom of the 6th here. He does get out of the inning. New York with a guy. Stevens at first and second. Only one away for Ryan Penryn. He strikes out looking. That brings up Enzo McKee. He's had a pretty good postseason, but he strikes out. Ferguson with a 1-out double for the White Sox. And Simon Lewis will cash him in 3-0. Again, the White Sox out-hitting the Indians by quite a big margin here. Top of the 8th in Chicago, top of the 7th. I guess it's time to slow her down. Slow down. Lee Shape into the game for Cleveland. Bottom of the 7th. Is Eris still pitching? He's pitched great. He's still in there. Nothing for the White Sox in the top of the 8th. Cleveland now bottom of the 8th. 6 outs before they have to go back to Chicago facing elimination. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy. Isaac Reiner singled Grant Burnett. Tried to run home. And was tossed out by the left fielder of the Yankees. That's Lyle Stevenson, baby. Running on Stevenson with the terrible running. What a boneheaded blunder by Burnett. Tying run gets thrown out at home. Wow. Sources say he ran through the stop sign too. All right, top ninth in Cleveland. A leadoff double for Tucker Rodriguez for the Yanks here in the 8th as they look for some insurance. Ray pops out. Here's Stevenson. Had to play with the glove. Can it convert to a bat play? No, it cannot. He strikes out swinging. Riley Ryan has been pretty damn cold this series. Unless my eyes deceive me. And he grounds out. Bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th. Chicago has a runner here with one out. It's Mitchum. Cleveland held to 3 hits. Bats have gone cold here in the last couple games. Motto walks with 2 out, but Simon Lewis pops out. So here we go, bottom of the 9th. Trailing by 3. Is Gunnar Dahlman going to look to complete the bullpen day for the White Sox? 1 out walk for Buckner. There's a tying run for Arizona on the base paths for Dunmeyer. No, Tahar into the game makes sense. There's a 1 out single from Self. First and second with only 1 down. And a 3-run jack in the bottom of the 8th. Puts the Yankees in the danger zone. Some say Hadley Smart smirking on the corner of the bench. He wants out. Meanwhile, Cleveland does not do anything in the bottom of the 9th. White Sox go up 3-1 and have a chance to take it all at home in Chicago. Oh my God, Ben Howell with a massive home run. And another one! Burnett makes up! And the fans are going wild! Yes, yes, hats are being passed around! The NL trophy being wheeled out on the top step. Yankees with now 2 outs in their season. Excuse me. Down to their final out, final strike. Oh my goodness. The Arizona Diamondbacks, after taking out Miami, look unstoppable, and they make it to their second SCS under the Ryan regime as they sweep, and it was the final game, potentially, for Hadley Smart. Hold on, we might be good to go here. Daryl, if you want to send me any changes you want. Looks like we might keep going and finish up here. Stefano Aris. Boy, he had 2 awful starts to start the postseason, and then he turned it completely around in Game 7. He pitched his face off, handed the ball over to his bullpen, who immediately shit the bed. Number 1 performer when your team loses. This shit doesn't happen that often. Ben Howell. Kenny Musgraves 5-0? No. Musgrave won't get the win because it was late. 5-run bottom of the 8th. Arizona, apparently they've just absorbed the Miami powers. And now they just score runs late. No changes from Darryl. Okay. AJ's DMing me his changes right now. We just keep going, I guess. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're going to put up the screen here. Privacy screen for AJ. Did I edit the games? I did. I'm a genius. Okay. Only one change. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Well, that was easy. Okie doke. Well, last chance, Daryl. Just make him. Oh, okay. Just making sure you don't want any changes to be made or any settings or anything. Alright, we're good on AJ's side. Why does it? Yeah, I fucking hate when Slack does this. I'm reading everything in chat, and then I go to a different channel, and it scrolls all the way back up to where it thinks I last read. I hate it, man. Ah, that's right. Arizona has beaten all 3 division winners. This is the run of destiny, man. Beat the Torres division winner. Beat his own compadre Sparrow division winner, and now just took out the Rivera division winner. This is a legendary run, man. Again, no matter what happens, we are going to have a first-time champion. None of these 4 players and teams and GMs, well 3 now, sorry Jacob, have won an SCS. Arizona's made it. White Sox have made it quite a few times, I believe. Cleveland obviously hasn't been there yet under Darley. Alright, nothing from Daryl, so here we go. Yeah, 0-4 or 0-3 maybe? Or 0-4? I'm not sure. Yes, okay. Okay, here we go, kids. It's we're finishing up the RCS, excuse me. We are blazing. Hopefully no one gets too mad about the speed we're going, but again, I stand by what I said earlier, and that anything you can do during playoff sims can easily be done before the playoffs hit. So there's no mercy when it comes to postseason. I'll sim it as quickly as I can get to it if we go that route. So okay, here we go, guys. Shane Frazier comes out for the Indians, looking to save the season. White Sox at home will send out Julian Svela. Wow. Probably the last guy you want to see in this situation. Hasn't lost. White Sox only lost twice at home. Once in this series, though. But this is it. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, I really like simming at the 40 speed to start off. It actually makes a hell of a difference time-wise. Like, we've only been live for 45 minutes, whereas if I sat on 20 the whole time, it'd be fucking over an hour, so. And nobody's complained, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Not that I would change anyway, especially if Dan complains about it. I've just tuned that guy out. No, screw you, buddy. Wait, I thought I saw D-Rich typing. Oh, there it is, right there. Beating San Francisco, Miami, and... Oh, yeah, he said an all-time run-in. Have a week of poor naps. Well, fun fact, the reason I haven't napped today is... I just received yesterday in the mail a brand new CPAP machine, which my old one was probably not up to snuff. I had a pretty good sleep and may have been the cause of my napping. We'll see. I promise nothing, but feeling better today than I usually do, that's for sure. Billy Plato looks like he is back on fire. You know what? Please don't talk about baseball. What do you guys want to talk about? Lee Plato doubles in Simon Lewis, and Chicago White Sox put Cleveland in the danger zone. Ironically, Cleveland is out hitting Chicago so far in this game, which hasn't happened. "16 plate appearances, 3 hits, 3 Ks, 1 walk." Yeah, what happened, dude? What happened to Smart? I expect many Sky News articles on the imminent downfall of Hadley Smart. Will he stay with the Yankees? Will he go to free agency and get paid a shitload of money? Is he even still good? He's 32. I don't know. It's pretty exciting. If he goes to free agency, he's got to be the biggest free agents we had in... Man. I mean, he's bigger than Janes and Cole when they hit, so... And that was like, what, 6 years ago? Alright, this game is zooming along. There is a one-out double from Jackie Rosado. Second hit of the game for Chicago. Can they convert it? No, they can't. I mean, it's been a long time since we had a... Oh, Cleveland ties the game! Nick Dunston with a solo shot at the top of the 7th off Shvela. Both starters still in the game. Once we get to the 8th, I'm going to slow it down. Actually, I'm going to slow it down right now. Yeah, 2 men aboard for the White Sox. Warren Amato, he strikes out swinging Simon Lewis. They go to Quinones out of the pen. Makes sense. They have to hold here, or the season could potentially be over. Simon Lewis, he's been doing work, and he singles in Mitchum. And that's the go-ahead run. Again, putting Cleveland now in the danger zone with 6 outs remaining in their season. Leadoff man aboard, Ned Weston. Aiden Cook in the game for the White Sox. Sheldon Self sacrifices the runner to second. Here's Bracamonte. It's small ball time. That's what they do. He strikes out swinging Minor Turner now, who's 2 for 3 today, but quickly 2 strikes. He grounds out. They had the tying run at second base. Bottom of the 8th, last chance for White Sox, but they gotta face Quinones and Shape and Vergara maybe. But Rosado leads off with a single, but then he hits it into a double play by Heath Rogers. Rivera grounds out. This is it. Last chance for the Indians. Aiden Cook looking for the 2-inning save. Fernando Puello, I believe it's... No, never mind. Here comes the katana. I believe Puello is the bottom of the lineup. He strikes out swinging Byron Guzman. Strikes out swinging Nick Dunston. The last chance. 2 strikes. It's over. Holy shit. Some close-ass games between these two teams. A hard-fought battle, but the White Sox in 5 games are gonna move on. Is that the 3rd? Right? They won in 5, 5, and 5. They've only played 5 games in each of their series. D-backs went 6, the distance, and swept. Alright, let me save it. Well, we'll get to the start of the RCS. Shvela, Fraser, Simon Lewis, your players of the game. An absolutely insane run from the Indians, though. This is literally the first year that, like, half of the guys on their team, they just called up and they're fucking eligible for Rookie of the Year next year. Like, their team is just getting started and they made it all the way to the RCS, so it's gonna be nasty. But again, we are going to have a first-time champion. 2nd trip to the SCS for Arizona Ryan, and 5th trip for Mr. AJ and the White Sox. They continue to be a bridesmaid. will they defeat the evil D-bags who have absorbed all the evil Empire energy from the Marlins after taking them out? I don't know. It's going to be exciting. I think it should be a hell of a series. There it is. Why does it fucking do this, man? Why does it do this? I don't even, like, the White Sox are the home team, too. Yeah, I'll get there. It just, why? Even alphabetically, Arizona would be on the left. It's fucking stupid, man. Anyway. Here we go. MVPs for the D-bags. Grant Burnett. I think he won one this year, too, right? Yeah, he was a DCS MVP, and now the RCS MVP. Big time Burnett. For the White Sox, Uriel Mitchum. Boy, I would have actually really considered Tahara. Didn't he get 3 saves? Wait, Uriel Mitchum's an 80-80? Former rap sheet, darling. Jesus Christ, bro. One of the rare catchers, too, with a better arm than blocking. There it is. Mitchum's first MVP. First time All-Star, first time MVP trophy. There it is. There it is, kids. All right. I mean, the pace we're going, I'm not going to put it out there for sure, but there's a decent chance we might finish tonight. And if we don't, that's fine. We have a Shabbos Sunday, like we always do. At the very least, I want to finish it early tomorrow. Well, I was just about to say, like, if it doesn't finish tonight, it'd be early tomorrow because I got shit tomorrow night with my kids, so... Yeah. At the very latest, it's tomorrow, like, lunchtime finish. But, anyway, I guess I should put up a file so you guys can do something. And we'll go from there. Probably not going to continue right now. I'm kind of hungry, and I need to watch a specific movie, so I just need a break. Anyway, that's it. Later, dorks.